Ali Drew for Hennessy Sports, joined by Brett McGinty, who has now moved to 3-0. How are you feeling?
Feeling brilliant, Ali. It was a really positive performance, the fact that I got my first stoppage. I hope now everybody can start seeing me settle down a wee bit more and showing a wee bit more of what I have, because on my debut, you have to say I was really, really nervous.
Mick's doing a fantastic job. Mick Hennessy Sports doing a fantastic job with him. I mean, the fact that we've been in this lockdown, it's been absolutely terrible. Some lads out there haven't even had fights, it's heartbreaking, but he's had 3 fights. It's been on Channel 5, he's getting his reputation up, and I think the people back home will see him improving every time, and he'll get better. We haven't even scraped the barrel with this kid yet, I promise you.
And hopefully, eventually we can get a fight back in Ireland, and people that can travel and want to be there can all be there, and hopefully bring a title home.
I coach Ricky a Guinness.
There'll be a few on the right.
1, 2, 3.
Hennessy Jr., who has just had a fantastic win in the first round. How good did that feel?
It felt amazing, especially having all my friends and family here supporting me. I'm glad I got the job done for them. It's the best I've ever felt coming into a fight. I don't think I got to show enough what I've been working on in the gym, but I'm not complaining. I was hurting him to the body, dropped from the body twice, and I think the third time he wasn't having any luck, so he didn't want any more.
We worked diligently in the gym, and now all the results are showing, and I'm delighted for him to get his first ever knockout, and in the first round as well.
I was looking to have hopefully an 8-rounder in November. We'll see if we can make that happen. I've done plenty of 6-rounders now, so I think I'm ready for a good step up. I want to have a couple of them before the end of the year and then push on to a title next year, hopefully.
Shakan Pitters, who has just got another win under your belt. How good was it in there?
Yeah, it was good. A bit disappointed because I wanted to get him out of there 100%. But he's durable. It's just one of those, isn't it? He wasn't really throwing much back, and when they're that negative, sometimes it takes a lot to get him out of there. But I just done what I had to do. But disappointed because I never got him out of there.
Are you pleased that you sort of executed what you wanted to in there?
Yeah, I mean things were working a bit. Obviously, could have done more. I'll have to watch it back and see what more could have done. Well, I'm happy to get the rounds out, but it's a bit disappointing I never got him out of there, but this is boxing, it's what it is, Don't always go according to what you want it to do, but I value the rounds and everything like that, and hopefully pushing on now, be a lot bigger fights, probably more opponents who are going to fight back and open themselves up for me to land better. I know there's more up-and-coming shows coming, so I'll be right back in the gym on Monday, and we'll take it from there. But I'll look back at it and we'll see what we could do better, and obviously just keep improving. That's the main thing for me, keep improving as a fighter.
You looked a bit disappointed when the bell went there.
Yeah, I think I didn't perform how I wanted to perform. I just felt flat, to be honest, today, yeah. So it happens, it's the game, you can't be good all the time. I've had 4 fights in the last 4 months, so I've been very busy. After I weren't clipping on my shots, I thought, I'll box and hit and move a little bit, change the game up a little bit, but I'll always look for the stoppage. It's heavyweights, that's what everyone wants to watch, it's the excitement. I've dealt with a lot in the last couple of months, to be honest, the fights. I lost a very close friend of mine as well. That's why I'm wearing these beads. Sabali, he was a warrior, but yeah, man, it was good. It was good to get another fight in there, and I'll take that as a learning lesson, I've enjoyed every minute of it, even just to sort of hit and move and have a little bit of a dance, and then I've rushed my work to try and get that stoppage. It's nice to sit back a little bit and sort of pick and move, think about it, pick him up. It's nice, it's all a lesson.
From Brighton, England, Tommy Welch.
After that fantastic performance, a great stoppage, how are you feeling?
Good, thanks. Over the moon. Great to be back in front of a big stadium, in front of all my fans, and putting on a good performance.
Definitely put on a good performance. 3rd round stoppage. Was that your intention when you got in there?
My intentions were to go in there and obviously make short work of it. And I think he caught me with a low blow, and it got me a bit angry, so I stuck it on him, and yeah, he couldn't handle it.
And you feel like you made a statement tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to Mick yesterday, and we was talking about trying to do 142, and then obviously possibly 140. So, but yeah, we'll just see, get a nutrition in, and yeah, we'll see how it works.
So we're looking to see you out before the end of the year?
Yeah, hopefully November and then December as well, fingers crossed.
Are you going to have a little break, or do you think you're going to be straight back in the gym?
Straight back in the gym, yeah, definitely. My gym rat.
McKenna, another great win under your belt. How are you feeling after that performance?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. It was a good fight. He was very tough and durable. I was landing some great shots and he took them in the chin. But it's good to be back out again after being out for so long. Yeah, every fight I go into, I go and try to take them out of there. And I think I was just getting into it. If it had been an 8-10 rounder, I definitely would have got him out of there. But as the fight went on, I started to let my shots go more and get back into things.
Yeah, he's doing great in there. He's landing some solid shots. The guy is really tough. But I don't think he can take more punishment. Aaron's really hurting him.
Do you feel like you executed what you wanted to in there?
Yeah, I landed some great shots. Stuff I've been working on, and I landed a lot of good body shots, and he took them well, to be fair. He was very tough. But then once, just needed to let him go, and I did that in the last round, and it was just, if I had got another 30 seconds, I would have had him. I'm going to go straight back to the gym now. Yeah, I love that. I just want to go straight back. If I take a rest, it takes too long to get back into it. And if a fight date comes again, I'll be ready. I'll make sure.
Who has now moved to 10-0. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds wicked. 10-0, bloody hell. It's all good. I felt like sometimes I felt him like going when I was going to the body, but I don't know, tonight I just couldn't find the other gear. And obviously I got the rounds in, yeah, I'm happy about that, but I just weren't my best performance tonight, but we got the rounds in, so happy days.
So now what is the plan for you?
Hopefully, the end of the year, box for the English against Tyler Dene. That is a fight that I do want. Obviously, Sladan Janin, we want that fight, but my main priority is to get that English title. Obviously, we're going to box for an international or a WBC, whatever it was with Sladan, but I want that English title and I want Tyler Dene. I'm mandatory, you're mandatory, let's have it out, man. Before the end of the year, November or December, we've got 2 shows at Hennessy. I'd even box Sladan in November and Tyler in December. Come on, I'll have 2 bouts. It'll be a good Christmas, I'll say that.
Yeah, that would have been a busy year for you after your victory in May as well.
Yeah, definitely. And the next fight, trust me, I'm going to bring a lot more, man. There's a lot more to come.
Joined by Isaac, Chamberlain and team after that great win. How good did it feel to be back out in the ring?
All I can say, it was short and sweet. Like, you know, I was really starting to get into my rhythm. The guy was kind of running a lot, but I tried to close down the distance and use my jabs, and I was, just as the round was ending, I was starting to find my range. And then obviously when I threw the punches, obviously he dropped, and that was it. We worked on my shoulder a whole lot after the surgery, you know, and you know, credit to Bobby and Danny, because they're like the 2 best kept secrets in boxing, you know. John as well, John Patterson as well. They really made me work on my right hand, work on the drills that we was practicing, cutting off the ring, double jabbing, and really getting into my rhythm. And you know, I just only wish that I could show more of that.
Short and sweet, but he got the job done. We'll just go back to the gym, carry on working. Hopefully be back in November and he'll get to show his right hand. Mick said in the changing room when he was warming him up, it's the best he's ever seen it. So hopefully the fans get to see that too.
Right, yeah. Corner does the referee's job for him. And
Stevie McKenna! He is the hitman, the undefeated Stevie McKenna!
Yeah, I feel great. It was a great fight, just what I needed, and I'm looking forward to plenty more fights we got, you know, being involved in high thriller fights, and I'll have no problem taking any opponent out of there. You know, that was a tough guy, 6 rounds, but I'm looking forward to bigger and better fights. He was sort of awkward. He was, you know, diving in a lot and that, but I just had to adapt and do my thing and winning points comfortably. As I said, I'm always prepared to go the distance, and I wasn't even tired in there. I could have did 12 rounds, you know, at that there. I was just getting warmed up, so I was enjoying it. I just love entertaining. You know, this is the entertainment business. No one wants to see boring fights. I'm always there. I'm going to put on an entertaining fight and I'm going to win world titles. That was a small step up, as I said, but he was tough. He wanted to come and fight, and we put on a show for the fans. So against Conor Benn, I'd love that.
Well, it was a great fight and a great win. Well done, Stevie.
Defeating the Hitman, Stevie McKenna.
Are you predicting a stoppage in that fight?
Est-ce que tu prévois un KO dans ce fight?
Je l'espère.
I hope so.
You know, he likes to come forward. He's not super hard to hit. He likes to throw the left hook to the body. Past that, yeah, he's box standard.
Avec plaisir. Si le combat n'est pas très difficile, je vais jouer directement au match. Et pourquoi pas marquer des buts.
if the fight is not tough, I'm definitely going to play on Saturday and score some goals.
He might have to go back to football after tomorrow. So, you know, afternoon service might be a clever idea, but
get ready for the show, for the big fight, and good luck.
Buy a better seat, pal. His seat weren't great, but we'll leave him to it.
He's the challenger, bringing with him a perfect professional fight record. From Nanterre, France, it's Bilel Jkitou. The WBC silver middleweight champion. It's the savage son of Eggington. For the first round.
That was quite a war in there.
Yeah, I think like I said before, you know, I made it harder work than I should have made it. Was it a good fight to watch? Probably. Did I win the fight? Clearly, 110%. I gave him way more rounds than I should have. Like I said in the other interview, I shouldn't have been in tight with him. You know, you only have to look at his stature to know what he wants to do. He wants to be in tight, he wants to throw shots. And I give him that a few times, but as much as he had success, I had success, you know, inside. So yeah, it was a good fight. Like I say, people are going wild about it backstage. People are telling me, you know, fight of the year, it was great. Maybe I underestimated him just a bit, you know, being an ex-footballer, you know, and 15-0 and thinking, you know, who's he box? But it is what it is, you know, I won the fight clearly. It was a tough fight, a hard, tough fight. But that's what I do. That's why people watch me, you know, in general. People don't watch me to watch pretty boxing, and that's the truth. And that's not bigging myself up, that's just, you know, God's honest truth. So yeah, it is what it is. Good night. We got the win. You know, it was a good fight for everyone. We move on.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people saying, you know, fight of the year contender, and was a complete war in there. And that seems to, you always seem to get into wars. Is that where you feel comfortable? Is that your comfortable mode? I mean, it sounds ridiculous to say.
Yeah, I think I just revert back to it. It's what I know, it's what I do as an amateur. I kind of just went to war, you know, it's 3 rounds, that's what I practiced in the gym, you know, as an amateur, as a kid. That's what I enjoyed, that's what I enjoyed watching, that's what I'd done. So when people, you know, come in the ring and they do that, the first thing I'll do back is, you know, and mimic it. I'm quite happy to do that stuff. should I? Probably not. But because when I did get on the jab and I smoothed, he had nothing back. He couldn't throw a punch when I was on straight punches. Stepping, straight shots, jabs, right hand. He couldn't hit me. So yeah, I reverted back to what I shouldn't have. But did I win the fight? Quite comfortably.
I think Sam's smashing it. I think Sam's going to knock him out in the next round. I've got a feeling.
A tough opponent and probably better than you thought.
100%. Yeah, I think maybe I did, underestimate him a tad. Being an ex-footballer, 15-0 with 6 knockouts. In the back of my head, I kind of thought ex-footballer, only boxing his own country. They've given him what he wants, sort of thing. So maybe, but I underestimate him. He's a tough kid. He will. I believe he'll do something. But he's a tough kid. It's not what you expect. When you get in there, honestly. All the suits and blonde hair and nonsense. It's not it's not who he is. Do you know what I mean? He's a tough geezer. So yeah, it's a good night. I enjoyed it. Everyone else enjoyed it. He was quite happy, with the decision as well. He said in the ring he was quite happy with the decision. I won, but it was just a good night of boxing. What can you do?
And a good night with your supporters. Very loud in here.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, like I say, this is only the second one back. People are just getting in the swing of, coming back out to these things and being comfortable. And it was a Friday night, so, it was a struggle to get all of them, a full crowd. But we had enough here, and we'll only build on that. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting.
So what's going to be next for you, Sam?
I can't say it. Like I say, I mean, I'm at middle at the moment. I can do super welter. I think if being realistic, super welter is probably my weight. Middle, I'm a bit sluggish maybe. But again, it's where the opportunities lie. Everyone's seen them, quite happy to take them where they are. So, when the phone rings, we'll mull it over and see what happens.
Well, it was a great performance tonight, great fight. Congratulations and enjoy a bit of a rest.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Well done, Sam.
And still, WBC silver middleweight champion from Birmingham, England, the Savage, Sam Eggington.